Chapter 2: Getting to School. Being prepared to go back to school can be really helpful for our brains and body to feel ready for us to return. Sometimes we know those overwhelming feelings about getting back to school can start the night before, even whilst trying to get to sleep. Our first chapter, Back to Basics, gives some information about taking the first steps to make this a little easier. It can also be a good idea to get all your things organised for the next day, like your books, your bag, and even your clothes. It gives you less to think about when the alarm goes off the next morning. Leaving the house can feel a little frightening for some people. The world can feel big and scary, and you may feel worried about yourself, your family, or your friends. Your house and your car might feel safe and comfortable, and trying to leave might leave you feeling overwhelmed. When you feel worried in this situation, lots of unhelpful thoughts come into your brain, and it can be even harder to fight those feelings. You can try talking to yourself in a positive way, and you should try to slow your breathing by counting slowly in and out. This will help your body to feel better and more in control when you step out of the car, ready for the day. Some people don't travel to school in the car and have to walk to school instead. Whether you are by yourself or with other people, this can also make you feel worried sometimes. If people around you make you feel uncomfortable or unsafe, you must tell an adult you trust straight away. Sometimes those unhelpful thoughts can come back and you might feel judged or worried. Remember to think about your breathing and also remind yourself that you've walked to school successfully before, so you will be able to do it again. Another way lots of people get to school is by bus, and sometimes waiting at the bus stop can make people feel a little bit overwhelmed. It can be nerve-wracking, wondering who will be on the bus too, who to stand with, and wondering what to say whilst we wait. Lots of people also feel particularly worried when you first get on the bus. We all think that people on the bus are staring at us, but actually, everybody is really thinking about their own things. If getting the bus is a new way for getting to school for you, why don't you have a practice with someone you trust before so that you can feel a little bit more comfortable? Lots of people will have the same worries that you do, such as, where will I sit? What will I talk about? And what if there's no space? These are all totally normal thoughts, and there are some strategies that you could use to help make things a little easier. If you struggle to talk to other people, try to avoid using headphones or earphones that actually make it more difficult for other people to talk to you. If you are worried about what to do on the bus, you can play games in your head, like trying to find words out of the registration plates on cars, or spotting as many cars as you can of certain colours, or even counting as many things on the bus beginning with the same letter. These games keep your mind active, but also mean you are open to chat with friends too. And finally, don't be afraid to smile. There are some extra challenges at the moment due to COVID-19 that might make you feel more worried about getting to school. You may be worried about family, friends, or even yourself getting poorly. This is a very normal worry to have at the moment. There are only some things that we can be responsible for and take control of, like washing our hands and keeping our 2-metre distance from people. But remember, there are some things we can't have control over, such as how other people behave. But if we work on the things that we can control, this can help to make us feel safer and less worried about the world around us. Also, things in the street, on transport and at school may look very different at the moment, and this can be quite overwhelming. Many people are wearing masks to keep themselves safe, and this can feel a little frightening when you're walking to school or getting on the bus. Also, transport can have key areas taped off to help with social distancing. On your bus, there may be different rules, but you will be given instructions and hopefully your teachers will explain things too. Although this may feel a little scary, you must remember that you can ask for help from school staff, as well as officials such as police or the bus driver. And these changes have been put in place to keep everybody safe. Thank you for listening.